Do you put it up there in terms of like one of your best fashion moments?
Dirty ass nigga, big dog. I don't know nothing about fashion.
21 Savage had the Fuck the Streets movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on all that pussy ass shit. But about that, man, it's just like stop the body. Same shit I've been on.
You're very handsome in person.
You want me to take you on a date?
Do you want to take me on a date?
Yeah.
You can take me on a date. How old are you?
I'm 18.
I have a feeling we can go wherever we want to go, even with you being 18.
For sure.
Okay.
The internet has been asking the same questions about the same rappers for years now. Dancing, fashion choices, specific photos, bodyguard testimonies, pronoun updates. The conversation never really stops. Here are 5 artists who've been at the center of it longest, where the rumors actually came from, and what the evidence actually says. Number 5, NBA YoungBoy. The Zesty label on YoungBoy traces back primarily to one thing, the dancing. Around 2022, an indoor couch video circulated on Reddit showing him rolling his hips, arching his back, getting close to his crew, and the whole camp matching the energy in sync. DJ Academics called it Zesty on stream. Reddit ran with it. That clip became the blueprint for everything that followed. A TikTok dance with creator Ivory17, stage moves on the Making America Slime Again tour, his affiliate Lil Dump catching smoke for similar moves. The second piece was a 2018 club photo showing YoungBoy appearing to kiss longtime affiliate BBG Baby Joe on the face. Baby Joe addressed it directly on camera, called it brotherly love, denied any romantic meaning. The third piece was a 2024 prison clip of his cousin May saying he was gay, which May later said was a prank. Then in May 2026, a man on Instagram claiming to be Hakeem Jalam said he'd been in a secret bisexual relationship with YoungBoy since he was 18, and that the song Toxic? Punk was about revealing his sexuality. His only evidence was photos with YoungBoy's mother and old audio from rooms where YoungBoy's entourage was present. No DMs, no texts, no direct receipts. YoungBoy never responded. His documented personal life, children with multiple women, including wife Justine Michelle, has always been the counterpoint, and nothing beyond low-quality clips and an unverified Instagram claim has ever been substantiated. Number 4, Young Thug. By his own argument, Young Thug started this whole conversation. The rumors on him go back to 2014, and they've always been about one thing first: the fashion. Dresses, tutus, lace, sheer tops, painted nails, years before any other major street rapper would touch the look. The 2016 Jeffree mixtape cover in a blue tulle dress made the conversation permanent. He'd been calling male friends bae and lover in public and in song. He addressed that terminology directly at the 2014 BET Hip Hop Awards, explaining it as slang with no romantic meaning. His responses over the years have ranged from embracing the rumors as part of his anti-conformist image to flat denial. In 2015, he told The Guardian he liked that people called him gay. In 2019, on Big Boy's Neighborhood, he called himself the straightest man in the world and claimed more women than most men see in a lifetime. The biggest recent moment came on the Pivot podcast in September 2025, where he addressed the rumors with his most direct response yet. Claimed he started the painted nails, the dresses, the whole aesthetic, and passed it along to Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Carti when the world wasn't ready for it. The same appearance generated controversy when he compared hidden sexuality to snitching in a street sense, which some called homophobic, even with his disclaimer. 6 children with multiple women and a relationship with Mariah the Scientist represent the personal life counterpoint. No actual substantiated evidence has ever been produced. Number 3, Playboy Carti. Carti's version of this story is the one that's run longest without changing shape, circulating since 2018, peaking in late 2020, and always pointing at the same things. The Rick Owens fits, the leather, the baby voice, and the red hair vampire phase that defined the whole lotta red era. The biggest single moment came November 2020 when a leaked Instagram Live snippet of an unreleased track included a bar about people thinking he was gay. Within hours, "They thought I was gay" was trending on Twitter. Fake screenshots circulated claiming he was coming out. One photoshopped image placed him with Givenchy creative director Matthew Williams, framing it as a relationship reveal. Carti's definitive response came in March 2021 in his heist Nobody Covers story. He called himself anti-everything, said he didn't care if people thought he was gay or trolling, and connected his whole aesthetic to rebellion against conformity. His line about putting his cross upside down if everyone else's was straight became the defining bar of that era. That should have ended it. It didn't. By late 2021, his former hairstylist Ronnie Lee, going by Aunt Ronnie, had a public falling out with the camp and made claims online about Carti and his crew engaging in sexual acts with men to climb in the industry. His ex-girlfriend Ruby Rose, who dated him roughly 2015 to 2019, later went on camera specifically to counter the narrative, told fans that, to her direct knowledge, Carti was completely straight and not homosexual. That clip became the cleanest peer-level rebuttal on record. His 2025 rollout brought new dance clip cycles through the same Reddit and TikTok threads, but nothing new has been substantiated beyond fashion choices and an ex-stylist's unverified claims. Number 2, Lil Uzi Vert. Uzi's story has one hard pivot moment, and it's July 2022. That summer, Simmer Beisel Woods quietly switched his Instagram bio to "they lost some pronouns," and a spokesperson confirmed it to Pitchfork. The speculation that had been building since 2017 over nail polish, purses, women's clothing, and high fashion fits went from simmer to full boil overnight. Crucially, the pronoun update was a gender identity statement, not a sexuality statement, but the internet refused to separate those two things. Uzi had already been wearing gender non-conforming fashion for years before 2022. The alter ego Leslie debuted around the pink tape era and got read by fans as a feminine-coded second self. Then came Coachella April 2024, the single biggest moment on the timeline. During the headline set, Uzi did full voguing, splits, and death drops, dancing to a loop of a track called Yes with a Yas 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 vocal sample. The clip ran up millions of views on TikTok. 50 Cent jumped in with a mocking post. JT, Uzi's longtime partner, defended him in tweets and DMs. Uzi's response on the record came through pink tape. Specifically, the opening track Flooded the Face, which XXL covered under the headline Uzi Shuts Down Gay Rumors on Pink Tape. The bar in question counts how many women Uzi sleeps with per day and directly asks how anyone could call him gay. He performed it at the 2023 BET Awards. In interviews, he's spoken explicitly about his sex life to counter the speculation. The JT relationship, documented across years of public appearances and prior links to Brittany Bird and Brittany Renner, are the personal life counterpoint. No romantic or sexual relationship with a man has ever been confirmed or substantiated. Number 1, Busta Rhymes. Busta's version of this story is different from every other entry because the accusation didn't come from a dance clip or a fashion choice. It came from someone who claimed to be in the room. In May through August 2024, celebrity bodyguard Big Homie CC sat down with Cam Capone News for a multi-part interview and made the most specific public claims Busta has ever faced. CC called him a super zest monster and said Busta had been requesting men in his VIP sections going back to at least 2012. He described a specific club night where Busta was with Don Benjamin and a man CC described as openly gay, whom Busta allegedly pulled into his section. He claimed Busta was aggressive toward women and overly familiar with certain men, and that people in the industry had tried to speak on it for years. That's specificity. Named people, named locations, described behavioral patterns, made the CC interview land differently than most bodyguard claims, which tend to be vague and single incident. Then came the WAC 100 moment. In December 2024 and January 2025, WAC pressed CC on Instagram Live to confirm the claims on camera. CC hesitated, asked where WAC was located, and suggested meeting in person, rather than going on record in real time. WAC framed Busta as someone whose kids he knew personally and made clear this wasn't a troll situation from his end. That exchange, the person making the claim pulling back from confirmation when directly challenged on camera, became the counter-narrative. Busta himself has never addressed the big homie CC accusations publicly. His closest thing to a position statement is a 2012 comment where he said whatever a man does in his personal space is his own business. He walked out of an interview once when gay rappers came up as a topic. He is the father of 6 children with 4 different women and has spoken publicly about the difficulty of being present in multiple families. Here's what's consistent across all 5 of these stories. There's a viral moment. There's a defender on the artist's side. There's someone making claims on the other side. And there are forums cycling through the same screenshots for months without the conversation moving an inch. In almost every case, the evidence tops out at unverified claims, fashion choices, dancing, and proximity to gay men, none of which is confirmation of anything. The one case that sits differently is Busta Rhymes, where a specific named witness made specific claims in a documented interview and then pulled back from confirming them on camera when directly challenged. What the culture does with that gap between claim and confirmation is the whole story. Drop a comment. Which of these cases do you think is being read right? And which one do you think the internet has completely gotten wrong?